Today I'm out on Eagle Lake. It's September, I don't know, it's Friday, September 5th or so, 6th, something like that. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to troll deep features of the lake, deep structure, and the way we're going to reach them is I'm going to be using some of these depths get pretty extreme, so I use wire line to get there. I've also got a 12-volt electric reel. These are real handy for, like I say, running these deep depths. When you start running, 40, 50 feet, it takes a lot of line out to get there, and it's really pretty easy using one of these reels. Right now I found a little feature that just a little drop off from about 28 down to about 30, 32, and I'm just going to run that brake line, like I say. But to get there, I'm going to use a single strand wire. I've got a JB1 on right now. This is an 80-pound mono leader in case we run into any pike or muskie. We're going to run the line out and try to hit this brake line. We'll see what happens. So should take about 85 to 100 feet to hit this 30 feet that I'm aiming at. All right, we just came up on this for about 27. And I just noticed this spot just coming out, It's cruising along, flat, flat, flat. All of a sudden I hit this like 28 foot and boom, quick little drop off. So what we're going to do is also sink our lure, get that thing down on the bottom, and so just slow the boat down a little bit, put it in neutral. You're still moving forward, but you're letting it sink a little bit. And now we're down there. Never fished this spot, but it's a little break. It's something different in the area, and that's what structure is. The bottom of the lake that's different from the surrounding bottom area. So when you find a different little feature, I like to check them out, see if there's anything's on them or if it'll produce. Sometimes you strike out, but it's just more info about the lake. If I find something and I hit a fish or it looks good, I may turn on the Helix auto chart live and make a little map of the area. Probably not going to do it until I actually prove to myself that it's worth looking at. Marking a little bit of bait. There should be something on it. Depending on the year, the time of year. But something this different, this is going to be where you're going to find them. Depends on your weather conditions too. If you've had crappy weather like we have had, they may not be this shallow. The water color is not bad in here. It's another factor. Darker the water, the shallower the fish will be. Clearer the water, the deeper they'll be. But I think I'm going to head back, make another one on it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I'm going to look at it. If something's on it, that's great. If not, I'm just going to move on to something else. I like spending part of my trip looking at new stuff, looking at new lakes, looking at new stuff. I mean, you fish the same stuff over and over and you kind of get bored, even if you are catching fish. It's not always about, it is about catching fish, but it's kind of fun to catch them in different places and different depths and different structure situations and learn the different lakes. And that's what's awesome about Buck's material, is that he teaches you really to not be afraid of any lake, that you can go there and catch fish within, a couple days. It takes a little while to learn the lake, but this isn't going to be my last time here, so it's worth investing some of your time in checking out new stuff, because you do get better at it. You get better at mapping these things and identifying them, because that's really the key about catching fish is where you catch them. It's not about what you're using or the color of your bait or any of that stuff, or hiring a guide to show you where to fish. It's about doing it, you know, it's about doing it yourself. You know, if you're that type of person. Not everybody does that, but I just think there's more satisfaction in going out to a lake, finding some stuff myself, and then catching fish off those spots. 2 passes, nothing, so I'm gonna keep running this out, and if I don't catch anything, we're just gonna move on. So we'll get back to you. This one here's a long one, honey. Hope he doesn't shake. Okay. Oh, that's a big one right there. Look at that snap. Yep, that's a big one, baby. That's a big one. Let's see how big this guy is. That is a 28 incher.